in a million years. Tomorrow, we're going to have like 6 demos lined up, and you guys are going to vote on what games you wanted me to try the demos of. Here's the games that we have the demos lined up. We figured this out this morning, okay? The demos are Hell Is Us, Catch and Chill, Neo 3, Mina the Follower, The 100 Line, and Tenebris Somnia. And so what we'll do is tomorrow do a very short, limited podcast in the morning, maybe a half an hour. And then we're going to jump into a poll where you vote, and then whatever wins the poll is the first demo we play. We'll probably play around 3 to 4 demos tomorrow, depending. I don't know how long they are. That'll be fun. I haven't done that in a long time. I mean, it's been ages since we jumped into game demos like that. So I think that'll be a fun Friday day stream for variety purposes. Super Bonchan says, are you worried about the impending Israel-Iran conflict? Because if nuclear war breaks out, it could affect our schedule. I don't think so. I think that if nuclear war were to break out, it would have a minimal effect on my streaming schedule. In fact, probably my streaming schedule would be more solid than most things going on. Therefore, I would be the rock on which you can depend to come and relax and chill and enjoy and unplug from all the chaos going on outside. Just come here and enjoy gameplay. That's it. There you go. It was the same with COVID. Everyone thought, oh, COVID, everything's going to fall apart and unwind. Oh, no. I was here for all of COVID, and people loved it. All right? That's how it goes. Jirok says, would I ever bring back DS Politics for just one show to address and give your take about all that's happening in the U.S.? But if I did that, that would interfere with the streaming schedule, get it? If I did DS Politics, that's going to take away from a stream of stuff that people want to see. So, sorry, we tried it. We tried it. People said, no, gameplay. And I said, are you sure? Because I'd like to cover politics. And people said, no, gameplay. So then I did gameplay. What is my favorite video game controller of all time? Throughout history, like the entire run? It's a hard decision because a lot of people would say, well, the classic NES pad is the go-to one that started it all with the insanely good, D-pad. I would probably go with the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo controller, first of all, it felt great in your hands the way it was designed. It was contoured perfectly. The shoulder buttons, even though they were new buttons, didn't feel out of place. They felt like for the first time ever, there's new buttons that aren't like awkward. Because there were other button controllers that like 6, 8 buttons on the front, but that was too many. Having them on the shoulders were nice. And the D-pad also was good. The face buttons, like everything. I really like the SNES controller. So there's your answer. Johnson says, got a question for you. If you're dating a girl and she's nice, but then you meet her sister and she's hotter, then you meet her mother and she's a goddess, what do? You meet the father, it's John Stamos, marry John Stamos. There's your answer. Okay. Have I considered iRacing? I was told not to do it because it is a subscription model, that it's not a game you can actually buy and go back to, but you have to pay over time. So I don't think I would want that. What do we have for dinner? We had big-ass turkey burgers. We bought these ones. So previously, my wife had been making the patties herself out of ground turkey, but it takes a while. It's a little messy. We said, I wonder if we just got the pre-done ones, right? If that would be any better. So we bought them. They were pre-frozen, but they were much bigger than the ones that we were making. We didn't realize this. I throw them on the pan. I'm like, oh my God, how big are these? And I look, they were 1/3 pound burgers. And I was like, whoa, like we were doing like maybe 1/4 pound, maybe even a little less than that. These were 1/3 pounders. So we each had 2 giant 1/3 pound burgers. We didn't finish them, but we ate them. They were delicious. They were very good. I cooked them fresh. I seasoned them myself. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, some cheese. My wife had cheddar. I had American, and ketchup and mustard. They were very good. Is Onimusha 2 confirmed for Sunday? No. No, it is not, Evil Neo. I think what we'll do, how about this? Because I have to update the schedule, right? Maybe what we should do is we'll continue to talk about it tomorrow. We're going to do a demo day, but that won't really lead to any game selections, but at least it's a one-off to do something. Because I'm still not sold if we're doing Onimusha 2, if we're doing GTA 4 with mods. I don't know yet. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. And then probably Sunday we'll do Blueprints because we need to do another stream of that and see how far we can get. Maybe we can even beat it. We're getting there. So maybe we'll do that. And then maybe we'll do more Lies of Peace. So maybe like Tuesday will be the day if we're going to start something new. And by then we'll have had several days to talk it out and figure it out. And then since I don't do a podcast, like on that day, maybe we'll just do a big super gameplay stream of whatever it is. It may be on Onimusha 2. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm down for that. But we didn't really come to a consensus today. Okay. All right, so guys, here's the deal. Please support the stream tonight. And what I mean by that, it is the final stream of Clear Obscure for now. We very well may go back to the game for side content down the line. And we may not finish it tonight, but I'm going to try. Please support the stream. We actually hit goals the last couple of streams. I want to keep that momentum going. We're at 14 out of 20 goals hit. Obviously, next week, you guys want to see DSP tries it mod pizza. Do you not? I do. I want to know what this mod pizza is all about. We looked it up. They have thin crust. They have thick crust. They have a million toppings. I want pizzas. I'm going to get 2 pizzas. One of one style and one of the other. Load them with toppings. Delicious. Devour that shit. Live on stream. Let's do it. Let's get some support right now. Let's get our first super chat of the night right now. Let's get our first sub of the night over on Kick right now. Let's get a tip right now. Let's do it. How about some memberships right now to get started? Yes, I'm going to eat both pizzas entirely by myself. I totally won't just have a couple pieces of each, right? Oh, yeah. Mod pizza is awful, says Save Us GTA 6. Well, we had Little Caesars. He says Little Caesars is better. We had Little Caesars. I thought it was actually not bad for fast food pizza, but I've never had mod pizza. I want to have things I haven't had. I want to try them. Would I consider getting anchovies on one? I don't know, because then I feel like maybe my wife wouldn't want to try that one, so I don't know. I would be adventurous and try anchovies. Gabriel, how are you? Good evening. Good to have you here. Little seizures. Wow. Whatever happened to the devour emote? Oh, we got rid of that ages ago because first it was me eating, I can't remember what it was, and then it was me eating a bug snack. Remember that? But then it got phased out. Come on, right now. Right now. We're going to boot the game up. Let's get some support right now. All right, let's get the game going. I can't do the green screen tonight because I'm wearing green in my shirt, so it wouldn't work. I actually turned it on earlier, and it deleted some of my shirt. I was transparent. I was like, oops, I guess you can't do that. So no green screen tonight. Get this off. Get this off. Come on, this is the finale of Claire Obscure. Many people's game of the year. It very well may be my game of the year. I don't know. You know, we're so early to figure that out, but I feel like it may be my game of the year. So we got to give it some love. We got to say, RPGs, you deserve the love and attention. Give them some love. Support Claire Obscure tonight. Okay? Hold on. That correct? That's correct. I need to rotate the camera. That's right. I need to rotate the camera around. It's a worse version of metaphor. How dare you say that? Count reboot, please. I'm going to slap your face for your hilarious lies on stream tonight. Dishonesty is rewarded with slaps. How could you say such a thing? I'm very insulted. Okay. I'd have a broken face if I touched you. No, I would touch you first. Even if you did strike back, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Even if you did strike back, it would be after I've already touched you. So I wouldn't have a broken face before I touched you. You're an idiot. Wow. In a battle of wits, you come up with the short end of the stick there, buddy. All right. What a dunce. Anyway, here we go. Dark Shores. Captain DCW, how are you tonight, man? Good to see you. You got Game Pass Ultimate after the Mind's Eye debacle. Now you can play the games you never could. There you go. Probably the best thing to do. That's probably the best thing to do. Get Game Pass Ultimate, play a ridiculous amount of games. There you go. All right, are we ready? All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is truly the end game now of Claire Obscure Expedition 33. We are in Act 3, when all the side content opens up, and they actually placed us here in Dark Shores. What I'd like to do is kill the enemies in Dark Shores and use that to level up, but also to have the Picto level up that allows us to do 9999 damage. Well, excuse me, to exceed 9999 damage. So let's fight these Dark Shores enemies. Boy, we beat one party of them already. I love the music.